Well, guys, I didn't want it to come to this, but circumstances seem to require it. As I'm sure many of you are aware, there has been a recent event on the channel which has exposed me for what I am, and perhaps more crucially, who I am not. I am not Skylar Sams. You know, this all started with my Last of Us 2 video, in which Shadows Risen tried to tell everyone I was not Nick Ross. And initially that sort of surprised me, and I had no idea what to do. I was like, oh, I guess my character is over. I can't continue to be myself in this channel. I have to switch it up. So I attempted to do what any sane person in my position would do, and I attempted to sort of assume the personality of someone who I considered a much greater, more successful, more physically attractive than myself, and sort of become them for my YouTube channel. And in doing so, I found myself assuming the identity of one Skylar Sams, who is a real person and who I am not. Skylar Sams is one of YouTube's greatest. He's one of the greatest people to ever hail from anywhere, and I figured I would just sort of get away with pretending to be him for, you know, my 15 minutes, and that sort of blew up in my face. And I'm gonna have to walk that back delicately and sort of try and mend the bonds I've broken with people who trusted me, and, you know, people who expected better from me. He contacted his lawyers, and he sort of sent the legal hounds at me for trying to assume his copywritten and trademarked identity in his name. And his lawyers, they're numerous, they're well educated, they're highly trained, they have lots of experience, and as much as Rocky Calhoun could help me out in a situation like this, he really had no chance against the waves and waves of Skylar Sams' legal defense team. So I was sort of left with nothing. The YouTube rules and Google came after me as well. So not only did I have the legal side, I also had the corporate side sort of come down on me very swiftly and very decisively. Google, as a corporation, came after my channel. They threatened to take my channel down because of the video I made where I impersonated such a well-known public figure as Skylar Sams. And you know, I didn't want to lose my channel, and I didn't want to lose everything that I had worked so hard to build. So I'm coming back now, and I guess I'm stuck reintroducing myself as like this dorky, nerdy, loser virgin, sort of incel type Nick Ross. You know, sort of a name I was trying to escape from this whole time. And you know, I've got to admit, everything I said in that previous video about how I was Skylar Sams, everything I said in that video is not true. Literally every single word. So here we are. I'm walking back everything I said. I would like to extend my deepest apologies to the real Skylar Sams. We had some heart-to-hearts in the DMs, and we came to some sort of understanding. He sort of graciously accepted my position on the issue, and you know, we are working on it. We have no beef. Please, for all of my followers, please don't go after Skylar Sams and sort of harass him on the internet. And to the legions of Skylars who far outnumber mine, please understand that I have nothing but respect for Skylar. and everything he's done for sort of the gaming community. I don't really know what else to say except I'm sorry to everyone involved. I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm sorry, Skylar. I'm sorry to all of my viewers. I'm sorry to my friends and family. The legal troubles that were put upon me due to this situation prompted me to come to some sort of arbitrated agreement between Mr. Sams and myself. So I, Nick Ross, was forced into a position where I had to give my channel away. So the channel is no longer owned by me. It is owned by the legal defense team of Skylar Sands. Fortunately, he's allowed me to sort of enact whatever sort of control over my videos I want, which is very gracious and I'm very appreciative of. It's up in the air how the channel's going to go now. There's still lots of legal paperwork left over from the previous unnamed owner of this channel. We can only hope that things remain the status quo and nothing really significantly changes. But other than that, I have no real significant news as far as the rest of this goes. Let's just put this all behind us and move on. I am Nick Ross, the host, former owner of the Revue YouTube channel, and I'll catch you all in the next video.